here at the studio. It is Monday morning and I just got in, tried to organize a little bit. The studio is so chaotic right now. I was under the impression that post holiday season, I would have January to like organize and clean and just sort of like get things in order. And this is a great problem to have, but I've gotten enough wholesale orders during this month that I'm just in wholesale production and also trying to launch this thing on Thursday. So the studio is just in a state of chaos, and it has been for a while. So I'm kind of overwhelmed by that, and it does make it hard for me to work when my space is this disorganized and full of stuff. So I need to like balance. I need to find a time when I can work on that so that I don't feel so anxious just being in the space. But as far as the launch for this week, I am launching my full moon ritual kit. It is a subscription product, so you can get one every month if you subscribe. You also get a discount if you subscribe. It's $39 for a one-time purchase or $35 a month if you subscribe. It combines a lot of things that are of interest to me. So it combines the products that I already make that I love with sort of astrological, mystical stuff that I just find really fascinating and I really enjoy it. So I wanted to sort of combine these things, and when I was tossing around this idea, I got a lot of good feedback about it. So I'm hoping that the launch goes well. I teased the product on my social media like a few weeks ago. Got a few signups for the specific email list for this. Today, I'm going to do a giveaway. So one person's gonna win a free one-time kit, and I need to put that on Instagram, but I have not photographed the product yet. I have not written the copy that I need to write, so I have to do product photos. I don't even have all of the packaging assembled yet, so I finished the design for the tube that it all comes in yesterday, so I need to print that off and do like sort of a mock-up of all of the elements so that I can take photos, not just for the website, but also for this Instagram post to promote the giveaway and then hopefully launch it. I also have a couple of wholesale orders that I need to keep making progress on, so I'll be working on those too. I'm so much more overwhelmed than I expected to be at this point in January. Don't get me wrong, like I'm very inspired by that and like motivated by that, but I'm also just, I don't know, I'm just like constantly trying to avoid getting burnt out, and I don't think I'm doing much successfully right now that will help me avoid that. So I have to be really intentional about how to like, I don't know, how to make this week enjoyable and not super stressful. Can I just say I'm so happy with the way this label turned out. Even though I only designed it yesterday, I had been thinking for a while that I wanted it to be inspired by, you know, the sort of like notes, the field notes that you see from someone who's like drawing botanical drawings and making notes about different aspects of a plant or something like that. And it's not quite as organic feeling, but I just love that it's sort of fun, and let's see if I can get it to focus. I just love that it's got these sort of like fun sketch inspired moments and the little notes, and I'm just really excited by the design and I can't wait to share it with people. I just posted a teaser on my Instagram story that something fun was coming later today with a photo of this tube. This is the first anybody has seen this. I'm like, because I just designed it yesterday, once again. So that's my first step. I don't have like an in-depth launch campaign for this product, but I do have a few friends that I know will share this giveaway. So I'm hoping that having that as like a way to introduce maybe new people to the brand right before I officially launch it. And then even though I'll be giving one away for free, I'm hoping that other people will still want to buy it even if they don't win the free giveaway. So we'll see how it goes. I am just looking out the window at the absolutely atrocious weather we have today. I just got here. It's like 8:30, 8:45, and this morning was just really hectic. On top of just like the normal morning stuff with two young kids, it is raining, but it's right at the freezing point temperature-wise, so there is ice everywhere. I backed out of our driveway to take the kids to school. Normally I like to walk, but icy, I don't mess with ice. And as I'm like pulling down our driveway, which has a fairly steep angle to it, I hit the brakes because cars were coming on our road and just slid right on down the driveway. So I might have said an inappropriate word loudly and had to apologize for that. But it's so stressful when you're just like, the car is just going. It was a little touch and go there for a second. So then I took like ice to shake out over the driveway. Almost injured myself. Luckily I didn't, but I'm here now, which is great. It's a good day to be stuck inside making products, which is what I need to do today. I did launch the giveaway yesterday on Instagram, and I'm super, super excited about that. I don't know, I've definitely gotten a decent response. I did text a few of my friends to be like, hey, can you share this? And so I'm gonna pull it up right now to see how many like comments I've gotten. I made one of the rules that the rules to enter are, you have to like the post, you have to follow my account, you have to leave a comment tagging someone, and then you have to share it to your stories. So I already have 151 comments on the post, which is great. I posted it yesterday at like maybe 1:30. And a lot of those are the same person tagging multiple friends, but I'm okay with that. It's still a lot of great engagement. It has 88 likes, so that's also really exciting. I didn't really have a number that I was like trying to hit, so I'm just gonna be happy with whatever comes along. And what's funny though is that this is sort of just how I operate in general, and I do not recommend this. Like, I would like to work on changing this, but I set the date for this launch and I'm really pushing some things to the last minute. I already talked about how I just designed the label for the product like 2 days ago, and I still have not quite figured out how to enable a subscription on my website. So I have to figure that out sometime in the next 2 days because I'm launching the product and I really want to launch it with the option to subscribe to it. I don't want to lose the momentum of people coming to the site and not like taking advantage of that. I have Shopify for my website. I have an app installed that is supposed to let you allow for subscriptions. I haven't figured out exactly how it does that yet. I've just poked around very briefly, but I really need to figure that out so that on Thursday when I launch the product, that's an option. No issues, no bugs, and I don't really know how to test it. So it's just gonna be really interesting. Everything that needs to get done, I will get done, but when I'm at this point in the process, I have a hard time believing that sometimes. Okay, I'm standing here in my kitchen. It's officially the launch day of the full moon kit, but I've published it on the website. I did figure out how to do subscriptions for the product, which is very exciting, and it was like pretty straightforward. There were like a few things that I didn't quite understand, but I just had to like publish the item and then I could sort of see how it shows up. So I haven't tested it so far as like somebody buying it and seeing if that works, but everything else seems to be pretty straightforward. So I did like all of those steps, but I am getting super anxious right now about actually posting on social media that it's live and like sending out an email to my audience that like the product is available. And I think this is probably a very normal experience for something like this, but I'm starting to like really panic about the price point and what if nobody buys this, and what if this is like another product that I launch because I think it's exactly what's right for my business and then it doesn't go anywhere. So I just wanted to document that part of it because I feel like in terms of launching something new, this is absolutely part of the process for me. And so now I'm really just like dragging my feet on doing anything. I have to like pick my daughter up from school pretty soon. Like I just feel paralyzed. I feel like I don't know what to do first. I guess I should probably send an email first because I want my list to get the first sort of information about it. I'm like totally spiraling, nervous that somehow this is not gonna go well And I know that it's not helpful to prevent myself from moving forward just because I'm feeling anxious about this stuff. But I think I get like so scared about letting people down or having to like backtrack, because in my mind, like the narrative I tell myself is that it's evidence that I'm like not capable of what I think I am. Even as I'm like saying it out loud, it's so clear that it's my anxiety talking and not like a helpful voice. It's also easier said than done to like shut that off. It just always feels like the stakes are really high when it's something that I really want to be a pillar of my business. Like I want this product ideally, but like if not this product, something like this product to be like a recurring source of revenue. And so that's why I put so much pressure on this launch, because I really want it to go well. I'm gonna take the next like 30 minutes before I have to go get my daughter and just kind of relax, take a little bit of a mental break. And when I get back from picking her up, I'm gonna send an email to my list, and I'm going to post on social media that I have the winner of the giveaway that I did and that the full moon kit is live. And hopefully something comes of it. And if nothing comes of it today, that doesn't make the product a failure. It just means I need to change my marketing strategy, which is also doable. Like this is all stuff that we can do. It is not the end of the world if things don't go perfectly and easy every single time. But I don't know. I'm nervous. I had the official launch on Thursday, and I'm so glad that I did it and that it is out into the world. I have officially sold one subscription, which is exciting. It's better than nothing. I think I'd be pretty bummed if there were absolute crickets after I launched it. And then it's just been like kind of a hectic couple of days, so I haven't really done much additional promotion. So what this really tells me is that I need to come up with a way to like consistently promote the product. I plan on doing a reel to post, or like a short form video I'll post on like all outlets that sort of talks about like what's in the full moon kit. And it's also okay because worst case scenario, there's only one item in the kit that I cannot use for another month, basically that I'll have to like throw away. And it's just like the little insert that says details about this specific full moon. And so the other thing with that is that I'm learning now that like maybe it's worth printing those myself on cardstock. I can print as many as needed and not waste anything, because I do not want this to become a product that like creates a lot of waste. So I haven't given up. I don't think that this is like the last one that I'll sell. I also need to update my website so that it is promoted like above the fold in the website, so that hopefully people see it as they come and visit. It's not quite what I was hoping for. On the flip side, I've had a really good month sales-wise on the wholesale side. Like I was comparing my numbers from this month, which is not even over yet. Still have a few more days this coming week. So my sales from this year, January, to last year in January, and I've almost 10x'd my revenue. Now it's mostly wholesale, which is obviously the margins are different. So it's almost like 5x'ing my sales. But I want to try and focus on that like this launch maybe didn't go exactly as I had planned, but it's not over. I do not have to give up on this product. The feedback that I'm getting from these results is simply that I'm not promoting it either to the right people or in the right way. So that's how I'm choosing to take this information, and I'll be sort of like tweaking how I approach it moving forward. I also think what's great about some of these products that don't go exactly the way you want them to is that they might teach you something you didn't even expect about other aspects of your business. And what is great about this kit is that it forced me to figure out how a subscription would work on my website. And I met up with some friends who are also like small business owners yesterday morning. And as I was talking through this, I sort of realized like, oh, I need to be doing a shower steamer subscription. That's my best seller. Like, it would be crazy not to do a subscription for that. And now it's so easy to do. And even just for like certain candles, I could have a candle of the month subscription that now I can set up super easily. And it could potentially create all this like reoccurring revenue for me. And that's very exciting. So even if that's the biggest takeaway from this launch, that's still really good for my business. So that's me just trying to focus on the positives and silver lining. There is like a little bit of like an ego hit when you have expectations that you don't meet immediately. And part of that is setting unrealistic expectations. So I also need to work on that. But I think that that's, this is like one of the roller coaster parts of being a small business owner, is that work stuff is more than just work. It does feel personal. It feels like a reflection of you because you put everything you have into your business. And I really want to separate those things and not criticize myself too much over something not going exactly as planned. So I'm choosing to see this as much as possible as just a learning experience. And hopefully it like pushes me to like learn some new skills, whether it's marketing or otherwise, that are overall good for me long term. So that's where I've ended up this week. I hope it was fun to sort of like follow along day by day and see how things are going. But overall, just thank you for watching. And otherwise, I'll hopefully see you in the next video.